Hi, I'm here for another testimony video, and I'm glad to be here today because, you know, it's so much better on me when I talk about how I'm feeling in these little videos or however long they are. I get to share some of my experiences with you, and most recently, my church had a ladies' luncheon, and everyone who brought in a baby item, those baby items are donated to Haven Arrest Ministries in Akron, Ohio. So it was just a wonderful, wonderful day. Uh, with a group of women in my church or from the community, and coming out and having lunch, and we had a little bit of entertainment, which was really fun. And if you're on my author's Facebook page, you can see the pictures. There's some pictures that I had put up yesterday afternoon from that. So, yeah, that was just a really great day for me. At first, I was really, really nervous about it because I haven't been back out in, the community much due to some medical issues I had. So it had been a long time since I had done something like that, and I was really, really nervous about it. And I actually did feel like I was starting to have some really weird feelings going on, and I had to do some mindful breathing because of my anxiety. So it was a little overwhelming at first, but I just really started to ease back into it, and it was such a great experience. So, if no matter where you are, no matter where you go, if it's a concert or an event or wherever you go, yeah, of course you're going to have some trepidation about experiences that you go through in your life. And, I have a feeling for me it is anyway. My feelings get really, really, really high at times, and then they get low. And I never know when they come on. And when they do, I want to talk about it or discuss it a little bit. So, that's pretty much my testimony today. It's not going to be as long. I just wanted to come in and see you all, and hope you're doing well. And if you're not, and having a rough time these days, someone is thinking of you, someone is praying for you, someone is reaching out to you in some way or another. Because, like I said, because we all go through life situations, and experiences. We're all going to have that. And, you can have a crummy day. You can have a good day. You could have a day that just doesn't make sense, or just a day that you don't feel motivated. I today feels almost like a day for me, like I'm not motivated enough today, but I'm trying to be productive because I was so used to being productive before and doing all kinds of things, and now it's almost like I have to step back away from being so into my work and so productive all the time. It's a different feeling for me to not do a lot of that like I did before. At one time I was promoting country music artists. I was promoting independent country artists. I was, and between that, I was working at my retail job, and I was had my decor line going on. Um, and now that I'm starting to pull away from some of that stuff, my decor line is not a decor line anymore. It's not a business anymore. I'm going back to doing that as my hobby. Uh, I had to I had to step away from promoting country music artists and the independent artists as well in country music, but I will always support them, and I will always be there in one way or another for those who I strongly believe in. that's just part of my nature. It's just, stepping away from it was not an easy decision for me. It was a very difficult decision, but I had to do it for my health because my health was compromised, because of all the work I was doing. And I just had to realize that you can't do everything in a 24-hour span. There's no way you can do it all. If you are married and have kids and have two jobs, it's so stressful on you. And how are you dealing with that? How are you coping with it? Eventually you're going to burn out, and your health is going to become a risk factor in that. It does. It really plays with you mentally, emotionally, and physically. So if you are a wife or a mother and you just feel so overwhelmed with everything, it's because you're taking on too much, and you have to learn to step away from some of that. I learned I had to step away from that. I had to for my own health reasons. And, and coming back doing these again, it just makes me feel alive inside, and being able to share some of my experiences with you. And that was one of my experiences, was that ladies' luncheon I went to yesterday. It was just a wonderful time. And then spending time with someone as well yesterday afternoon and evening was just wonderful. And it really reminded me why I'm here on this earth and my purpose is to always be a listening ear for someone who may be going through difficult times. And we're always going to go through stuff. We go through stuff all the time, and we just don't know how to get through it. And when you have the support system or someone to talk to, it makes it feel better, and you can get through it better, and you feel more comfortable and more at peace and content. It really makes a huge, huge difference. And I love children. I love animals. I'm a real people person. And for a very long time, I was not doing that. And it was almost like I felt like I had lost myself along the way because I was doing so many other things, and my health became a risk factor. And it just, it really did. It ruined me. And I'm just now feeling more like myself again and doing the things that I love. But I'm also learning how to scale back a lot in my life and remember what the simplicity is. Simplicity is sometimes having your alone time or just doing the things you love to do. Maybe it's crafting, composing music, writing lyrics. It could be a wide variety of things. Riding your horses, or taking a walk. It could be so many things. It could be reading. I mean, the list is endless, and just enjoy life as much as you possibly can, because you only, you know, there, there's only one life, and live it in the moment, and embrace it and enjoy it, because we're not going to be around forever either. But we also have to remember to transition ourselves too throughout our journeys. We all have a journey. And I'm looking forward to starting the next chapter of my journey. My journey keeps progressing like a chapter in a book. Each chapter is so different, and it keeps unfolding. And I've been very blessed for having the right people in my life finally, and being able to be more understanding and opened to so many other things that I never realized before, and reinventing myself in the process. So, yeah, this seems longer than I thought. So, maybe this will help you today. Maybe this will maybe help you in a way to better understand yourself too. Everyone's beautiful in their own way, and don't let other influences stand in your way either. You are you because that's how God created you, to be different, to be unique. You might have, e- there's, different differences in, appearances, and or or whatnot. It could be a number of things. So that that's how I've always seen things, but I see things a little more clearer than I used to as well. So it really it throws a lot into perspective for me, knowing that I can be a voice for somebody. You know, if it's just one person, then I feel rewarded in that way. So that's basically the testimony for today. And I'm sure I'll be back sometime this week with another. And I can't wait because I love doing these. And thank you for always watching.